Hello, my tarot lovers. This is Maje, and this is your Tarotpolitan community host. And today we are going to do a May forecast, May 2025 tarot forecast. But also we are going to look into the numerology, the number 5. We are going to look into the tarot card that represents that number. And we also going to look at May, let's say a bit of astrology, what's happening in May. I think Pluto, so let's start with the astrology. Okay. So this month of May enters on a Thursday. And Thursday from ancient times was the day dedicated to Thor for the Norse people. And it was also dedicated to Jupiter and Zeus. So it's a day dedicated to leadership, to spirituality as well, but in a leadership position or role. It also connects with the planet Jupiter, one planet that is massive, and it got 200 or 300 moons. So if you have one moon, imagine Jupiter having 200 to 300 moons around its orbit. It also implies a day for growth. It's a day for importance in whatever we do. So May is entering on a day that is dedicated to Jupiter. And fun enough, the number 5 in the tarot, the Hierophant, the Pope, the High Priest, in some tarots is represented as Jupiter. So this is a very interesting coincidence about this month. Also, we enter the month, the sun is obviously in Taurus, which is an earthy sign. It's about security, professional security, home security, and stability, certainties. Taurus is about certainties, and it's also reigned by Venus. Venus is entering Aries, so prudence with passions or overly expressed passion is gonna give an impulse, but you know, we have to be careful with the energy of Aries and Venus. Then the moon, as we enter the new month, is on a waxing period, so it's growing and is changing from Gemini to Cancer. Quite the beginning of the month is gonna feel quite homey, quite about feeling at home, feeling secure, feeling loved, feeling understood. Then we have the full moon on the 12th. Also, I want to let you know that we have reached 100 subscribers. So thank you very much, all of you, 100 stars. And because of that, I'm giving free giveaway of a 10-card email reading. So if you want to participate, this is for subscribers only. If you want to participate, write your name down on our community blog post, and you will be participating and hopefully winning a completely free email reading for you. This is to say thank you. Okay, so, and I will announce the winner by May's full moon. Then the new moon in May is on the 27th and is in the sign of Gemini. So by the end of the month, it seems to be that our ideologies, information, how we think, how we communicate the information that we gather around is going to be crucial by the end of the month, with the energy of the new moon in Gemini. Now let's go to the numerology of the 5th month of the year. Before Romans, Greeks, many ancient people, they used to count every 5 numbers, no? So the number 5 is very important because of that. And the number 5, if we count from 1 to 9, 5 is the number that is in the middle point. So it's something that it can be a complicated thing because it's neither material or spiritual, but it's in the middle. And that's why the Pope, the Hierophant, is always being seen as the pontiff, the bridge between the divine and humanity. It's well represented, this number 5 is well represented by the high priest and the hierophant, or the pope, or the high priest. Why? Because it's that representation of the divine on earth. And I brought you 3 different pictures of the high priest or the hierophant. So the first one is the one that I just mentioned. This is from the Swiss Tarot, and is represented by Jupiter, what is a very nice depiction of the number 5 and this archetype. And then in the Marseille Tarot, we have a Pope, and if we compare it with the Rider-Waite-Smith, they have kept a lot of similitudes. So they have kept the towers, the particular hat, the cross signs, the symbols. They have kept the, let's say, the faithful. But one thing that to be honest, when I look at both, I prefer the Marseille Tarot. Why? Because here the Hierophant is holding the symbol, but he's holding the symbol and is looking beyond or behind the faithful. Let's call it the faithful, the monks or priests that they are serving price to the Hierophant. They also have kept the sign of the hands, no, the Trinity or Trilogy. But if you see here, the symbol seems to be more prominent in the Marseille Tarot. It's almost like, and also he's looking at the future. He's looking somewhere else, somewhere beyond what is happening in the present. What is a very, I find it more interesting. It tells you more than just the Hierophant looking at the front or looking beyond the people that is close to him. This could have also significance. Here we have the keys of St. Peter's Cathedral, or St. Peter, the keys to open the gates of heaven. So here it got a lot of symbolism and significance, but I'm still having that there is more, I would say, more information in the way the Hierophant or the Pope holds the symbol here than the other version of the Tarot. I think he's holding the symbol with some sort of authority, what is very interesting. And also he's hiding, or he's behind the symbol, what is also can be interpreted in many different ways. So for this month of May, I think astrologically the energies are very good. We start in the month on a good day, on a Thursday, with a waxing moon, what is growth of energy, growth of light. And the 5th month of the year is also a month colorful. Whether you are in the spring or in the autumn, May is a month full of colors. Whether it's in the spring with the flowers, or whether it's in the autumn with the leaves that they are left behind by the summer from the trees. Okay, the tarot that I'm gonna use for this forecast is the Mythic Tarot deck. This is based on Greek mythology tarot deck. It's not one of my favorites, but I like the idea of combining mythology and tarot representation. And for the oracle for this month, because May is full of colors, I have brought you the secret language of color cards, and I will show you later as a support for the forecast. Now that I have completed the numerology and a bit of mythology and everything else for the month of May, let's start with the forecast, and let's start by shuffling the card. Okay, looking at the opening, we have the Hermit in the past, the King of Swords, and the Three of Swords. And the total number here is 7. And a 7 that comes from a 16 number. It's definitely about taking a new direction in life. It's time, so the energies for this month is saying, look, it's time to finish things. It's time to, let's say, close chapters. And it's also time to consult. What is it that we want? So what is it that we want to achieve? What is the path that we want to take? It seems like we need, let's say, to speak with somebody that knows, like a coach or somebody who gives you some sort of guidance, a consultant, a professional consultant, I mean. So it's more like, hey, now it's time to finish things, to have the right, let's say, clues and information and insight for us to move forward. To have a clear mind. A lot of, we're gonna hear about a lot of legal things, I would say. Legal things, communications, that they are important. The only thing is we have these Three of Swords here. It's not bringing a very good signal in the sense like, look, we may find difficulties, that is normal. We may find people that betray us, that is unfortunately part of the challenges that we have to confront with life. But the most important thing for this month is to have a clear mind. This is to be clear crystal about what we want and the direction that we want to take is very important, because the number 7 is the chariot, is where we're going next. Regardless how difficult, how challenging, how painful it might be, it's like, go ahead, you know, go ahead, but have also the right information or the right planning to go ahead. Okay, now that I have covered the opening, let's have a look at the forecast week by week. Okay, let's have a look. The first week, this is very good. We have the strength in the first week. The second week, we have the Four of Swords. This matches with what I was saying in the opening. The third week, we have the Empress. And the fourth week, the Ten of Pentacles. This is actually the second week in May, can be, or lacking intensity, actually. The first week in May, we have an energy of the strength, of I am capable. We have Hercules or Heracles here with the taming the lion. But we have to, let's say, to put our best skills to use with the strength. It's almost like make the most of the first week. Don't let anything behind. And we should have the energy to also accomplish anything that we want to accomplish at this time. The second week is more like, if you need to rest, if you need to think things through, if you need to make a pause, the second week in May is very good for that. It's the Four of Swords. So it's a time for reflection, for taking a break, for disconnecting, for things like that. But make sure that you disconnect once you have managed the things that you have to manage or have to get out of the way. In the third week, we have the Empress. The Empress is the number 3, which is a very good sign. Invite us for the third week in May to go outdoors, to enjoy the beauty of the spring or the autumn, depending where you are in the hemisphere. But the Empress is like, go out, enjoy the beauty, enjoy the aromas, the natural aromas, enjoy the view, the scenery, the spring air on your hair, on your skin. Go out, connect with people, connect with your own creativity and things like that. Communication also very important for the third month. And on the fourth week is very good for finance, for the home, for security, for stability, for truth, for enjoying the good things in life, like a reunion, a good meal with friends, these kind of things. It's about enjoying wealth. So also, if you're planning to do any rituals for prosperity, for wealth, for well-being, the last week with the new moon is very good for this kind of, for doing magical rituals and anything else regarding to prosperity and well-being. Now, let's have what is the total energy for May. So 10, 18, 20, 24, 25. The total is 25, what is a 7, the chariot. The Chariot is a very good energy. It's always linked to Apollo. It's linked the sun, implies being the center of attention of something or being in the limelight. It's a symbol. The Chariot is a symbol. Kings and militaries, they normally use the symbol of the Chariot. There's warriors, they use this symbol. King and queens use this symbol, but also this is kind of like an internal recognition that you express outside, so people recognize you and you are recognizing yourself. It also implies movement and direction, planning, ahead, strategy, intelligence. And if we see in the whole month, the Chariot with the first week can be definitely to have a clear direction and to put all of our energy on completing what we need to completing if we want to rest. The second week in May is good for traveling and is good for resting, for taking a break. The third week is about show off. Show off in the sense like be present, be with other people, be outside, but be present. Show yourself out there. And in the last week is almost like a gift or compensation or something financial. And the Chariot with the Ten of Pentacles is very good. I have achieved my vision. What I wanted to achieve is there. It's realistic, it's viable. I have done it. I have reached that goal. It feels like that. Okay, now that we have looked at the energy for May, let's have a look at what the Oracle, which color will guide us in this month of May. So let's start by shuffling. Well, my friend, we have the color plum, what is a very fruity, juicy, fruity color. It's not on the lighter shades, this plum, and it says overcome your challenges. And in the opening we were talking about that. There could be some challenges coming up, but we have to make sure that we have a clear head and the right information to go through those challenges. So challenges there is, but we have also the capacity to overcome them. Meditate this month or now at the beginning of the month of the challenges that maybe you're encountering and how to overcome them. How to maybe consult to the right person to overcome them. So find help, let's say. Find the right help, the right people to do that. Now that we have covered the energy for May, I want to announce that we have reached 100 subscribers. Thank you very much. You guys are 100 stars here at Tarotpolitan community. And to say thank you, I'm offering a giveaway, free, completely free, personalized email tarot reading of 10 cards. So if you want to participate, subscribe, and because this is only for our subscribers, and if you want to be part of, to participate, go to our community post and put your name down. By the full moon of May, on the 12th of May, I will connect or share who the winner is. So thank you very much for watching. I wish you all a superb new month ahead of May, and that all your wishes, all your best wishes come true. Thank you for subscribing, for commenting, for liking, and I see you all in the next video. Mwah.